Hey guys, this is Pat,
Dustin,
and Ryan
from MACkite.com. We're here testing out the new Stringfellow SABfoil adapter for your Waydoo. If you want to take your Waydoo riding to the next level, this is a great way for you to go out and do it.
check it out.
Hey guys, Ryan, Dustin, and Pat here. We just got off the water with the Waydoo. We're trying out a range of SABfoil front wings on there. We've got a special new adapter that allows you to add the SABfoil front wings to your Waydoo. So if you're looking to experiment, try something that's maybe a little carvier, higher performance, we might have something in this range for you.
All right guys, 940, probably the most high performance wing we tested today. Super carvy, super turny, not the most stable wing, but yeah, not a huge amount of drop if you porpoise. It's pretty stellar actually.
It had a surprising amount of lift for its size. I think it's due kind of the aspect ratio of it, which lends to that, but yeah, no, surprising, really fast, really stable, maneuverable, and surprisingly for how small it is, a good amount of lift.
Yeah, I really like this wing. Super carvy. If you're really looking to bank your turns and get ultimate performance out of the Waydoo, I think this is the one to go with. Now, I did notice that I had to bump up my speed a little bit. I had to come back on the board a little bit to get it to feel stable. I couldn't ride it out a little further forward on the board like I normally would with like their Patroller or Explorer wings. I had to come back a little bit, turn my speed up, but once I did that, it was killer.
Yeah.
940.
940. So we got the 950 here. Guys, what were your guys' thoughts on it?
Stable.
Stable, carvy, not as carvy as the 940.
Yeah.
It does have winglets on it, so I felt
it tracked a little better.
Yeah, it tracked a little bit better. A little more for going straight. Didn't like to bank and carve quite as hard. You could get it to if you really put a lot into it, but just not as playful as the 940 is kind of my thoughts there.
Intermediate.
Yeah, I'd say if you're looking to kind of get into that higher speed riding, but you're not quite ready to make that jump to that 940, something that's going to be a little more forgiving, I think the 950 might be the right wing for you.
All right guys, 790 wing. If you've been on both the models, the Explorer and the Patroller, it's going to fall right in between there. Super stable, but has a bit more maneuverability than the Explorer, you know, the standard Waydoo wing.
I think this is due to kind of having a little bit shorter span than the Explorer, but similar surface area, so you get a similar amount of lift, but you do get a little bit more maneuverability without sacrificing some of that lift you're going to lose by going with the Patroller model.
Right. Yeah, so I felt like a short step up from the Explorer if you're looking for more performance, but not quite to the level of the Patroller.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Exactly.
790.
All right guys, here I've got the 899. This was one of my personal favorite wings that we tested in this lineup. I felt that it allowed you to ride a little bit slower than what the 940 did. So you didn't need quite as much speed, but I felt like it rolled really well. It really carved well. You get out of it what you put into it. So you bank those turns, you put the power into your edges, and you're gonna come around and be able to carve it really well. What did you guys think about this wing?
I think you nailed it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a good middle ground in performance between something like that 790 or the classic Waydoo wings and then the 940 or 950. Mm-hmm. Kind of a good blend of lift stability, but you still had speed and maneuverability there as well.
Yes.
So this kind of gave that next step up without kind of going so crazy down the high performance road.
Exactly. So there you have it, 899 wing. All right, so it's similar to the 899, its big brother, the 999. I felt that the 999 was everything the 899 was, but just a little bit more stability.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe if you're a little bit heavier of a rider, looking to get that performance still, but need that extra little bit of lift, the 999 might be the right wing for you.
Yeah, or I feel like that person that's just starting to, they want a little more performance, maybe they want to start exploring with carving the Waydoo a little bit quicker, but they're not quite ready to jump into anything too aggressive. Yeah. It's a really nice kind of, I would say, mellow stepping stone there with the 999.
All right, so without a doubt, the two favorites from the shoot today had to have been the 940 and the 899. 940 gave you a really high performance, a lot of maneuverability, a lot of top end speed. The 899 was kind of just a step back from that, a little more drawn down, maybe a little more maneuverable.
Yeah, you could ride at a little slower speed. So it carved, I would say, at slow speeds better than what the 940 does. The 940, you got to bump up, you got to ride it a little faster, a little more aggressive. You do that, you can't match the 940 for performance, I don't think.
No.
They're not the same in how they carve. But if you're looking for something, I would say, like you said, a step down from the 940, 899, still very carvy, still very playful, super fun wing, but you don't have to be quite on your A game the whole time like you do with the 999.
Yeah, so these are our two standouts from today's shoot. All the wings we tried out were really awesome, but these are the two standouts. If you're looking for something in between with these two or whatever, there's lots of stuff in the SABfoil range for you to check out.
Hit us up on chat or give us a call. MACkiteboarding.com.
This has been Pat, Dustin, and Ryan with Matt Kiteboarding. See you on the water.
Ooh.